What's up, fellas? Bellwright came out with a pretty hefty update on the preview branch right now. You can go play it on Steam. If you right-click on Properties, go to Betas, and type in the password, yesimadebackups. They changed quite a bit of things, and it looks pretty good, honestly. A lot of quality of life changes and fixes that will improve the tedium or reduce the tedium of managing your colonists, which is pretty sweet, as well as some good bug fixing and stuff too. So let's get into it. Forester added a forester where NPCs and players can grow saplings and replant forests. Added tree seeds that dropped when harvesting saplings. I'm assuming the forester will also have a place to put seeds in it, because where are the seeds going to go? I guess they could go in resources or something. We'll see. Staging ground. At a staging ground where players can assign their companions to it so they'll stock up food from nearby storages and await further orders in its location. Added a food bag, allowing players and NPCs to store food in a separate container instead of the inventory. That's good. Maybe this is where that secret pocket bug came from. They're probably going to add something, and I'm not sure. But this is a good change. Brigand headquarters improved and extended the final quest after killing Lord Ashbourne. Added unique dialogue to Lord Ashbourne when meeting him before the battle. Removed incorrect lines from Lord Ashbourne outside of dialogue. That's good. That is good. Significantly improved NPC navigation in headquarters, allowing for much smoother combat with big armies. That is massive. People getting stuck on walls and just not charging and running in place is good. Blocked unfinished areas that aren't supposed to be accessible yet. Okay. Fix some wooden walkways in the balcony not being accessible by NPCs. Some various other issues by spreading our grouping of closer companion decorations. Closer together decorations. Okay. I was like, how am I? What? That doesn't make any sense. I'm misreading it. A little sickly, so got the little sniffles and stuff. Overhauled bakery gameplay to allow for consistent bread production that feeds the town, requiring a larger wheat field to support it. That's pretty good. Increase the output from 1 to 8 and all of the recipes to 1 to 3. That's okay. You know, well, 900% improvement. That's solid, right? Increase flour output in the windmill from 1 to 5. Increase grain requirement from flour to 3 to 6, making the recipe 30 grain equal 5 flour. That's fine. Yeah. Change the windmill worker job from cooking and crafting. I found this was better. I think this is better just because my cooks are so bogged down, I feel like, when you get a really big colony going. They just never made it over to the windmill. Let's take a peek here. Change wheat category from food. Oh my god. Change wheat category from food ration to resource so they don't store it in the food cellar. This is huge. No, it's not massive, but usually whenever I built the food cellar, I just end up with like 400 wheat in there. And then I have to uncheck it, and it takes so long to take it out. But yeah, very annoying. Change windmill to require a worker to reflect much higher crafting efficiency. Fixed various floating decorations in the windmill. Added new unique recipes to the inn that have a status effects useful for players. That's good. Increased warehouse storage volume from... This is massive. The warehouse sucked before. It took a very long time to build. It was expensive. It was bulky, large, and then it was only 2.5 barns, which you could fit 6 barns easily in the location of a windmill or in a warehouse storage. So like, this is big. This means it's worthwhile to craft them now. Increased NPC big house capacity from 5 to 7. This is fine. The big house sucked before, so this makes it suck a little less. Added 4 foraging racks to the foraging lodge. Is this the upgrade to the tier 3, or is this the tier 2? Because if this is the tier 2, that is insane. I'm pretty sure the hut is tier 2, the lodge is tier 3. The lodge should have had these to begin with, but that's fine. Apiary moved to tier 3 as it can't be researched this early, and honey has no use before tier 3. That's fair. You need honey to make honey cakes, windmill, bakery, and stuff. Replace cured rope with rope in coal burner recipe to fix the resin deadlock. Okay. Remove smithing requirement when crafting at the workshop to remove iron hammer deadlock. Okay, that's fine. Never really had an issue with that, but fast travel to town hall. It was an experimental feature that had broken functionality. Fixed various navigation issues in tier 3 buildings where NPCs would get stuck. I found this with the hunting lodge and actually most buildings, now that I think about it. Yeah, they were getting stuck and just teleporting through after a little bit. They're using their own unstuck buttons, which, yeah, that's good. Fix some NPC interactables in tier 3 buildings not being accessible when the building is placed on extreme hills. I'm thinking of like the lumber mill and the foraging, and that's good. It's actually a lot of buildings. Fix mashed potatoes and beetroot jam not being accessible to craft by players. Fix floating fences and flowers in lodge. Fix lumber build not being possible. Being possible to be built partially inside hills, and that would cover up your plank crafting, I'm assuming. Fixed apiary map using icon using meat. Did it? That'd be pretty funny. Gameplay improvements. Increased spoilage time for food that doesn't regrow. This includes meat, cooked dishes, and special raw food like cloudberry. Cloudberry expired in literally an hour, so this is good. In-game hour, which was like, I don't know, what, 10 minutes for 5 minutes for the player? Super quick. Removed and adjusted NPC professional requirements for researching tier 2 equipment in the toolmaker and weaver hut. Changed metal helmets to weaver hut's toolmaker. It was fine. Made it possible to destroy saplings in the forest by hitting them with a weapon. Okay. Fix book reading and other stat effects. Something that gets stuck when loading the game after sleeping. Fix knowledge book never dropping one-handed. Thank you to our modders for finding this issue. Okay. Fixed rabbit traps. Sometimes not being accessible by trappers. I guess if you place them close together, they'll only be able to hit the one on the outside, and then the ones on the inside never got touched. I had that happen quite a bit. I had to space them out more than I wanted to. Combat. Added new block animation for 200 weapons. Increase the size of blood particles that make them more prominent. I hope there's more in here. Like, I'm going to watch it. Because currently combat is the AI rubbed together well within their weapon ranges, and essentially whoever has bladed weapons or clubs that have no damage minus based on where you hit, hilt versus tip, I hope they space out further. I know it doesn't say it in here, but not everything from all the patch notes is always listed. Sometimes there's changes and optimizations made under the hood that aren't they just forgot or something, but we'll see. User interface added the word broken to broken items when searching for deliveries and for storage management and stockpiles. That's good. No more shipping broken pickaxes to your camps. Added warnings to the research desk to show missing requirements for research. Okay. Added new category to storage stockpile for knowledge books, quest items, gold coins, and animal trophies. Oh, that's good. I find it weird that there's not more categories. Armor, weapons, like spoil, or I feel like there should just be more categories. Mining resources, wood resources, cloth, leather, just all the... There should be a lot of more subcategories. Why? That'd be such a nice quality of life thing. So many times when I guess once you get to tier 3 now that the warehouse is good, it doesn't matter. But anyways, back to reading. Improve various alignments and positions of various screens and menus. Add where it's highest and lowest when selecting priorities to make it cleaner. That's good. Fix clicking on the specific amount in the storage menu and enabling an item that was previously disabled. This was working. Yeah, this, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This was working. I was using this literally yesterday, so I'm not sure. Maybe my Steam is out of date or something, but or I'm misinterpreting what this means. There's a way that you could do specific amount in chest 0 to 50 for like wood on your food stockpiles so they can refill the fire real quick. And they do it. They just put 50 wood in there. Sometimes they'd bring a little too much, so you'd get like 60. But when you have a container that has 1,000, not a big deal. All right, updated localization. Improved and fixed Ukrainian, Polish, and Russian localizations. Updated simplified Chinese and traditional Chinese localizations. Fixed wrong spelling of Bradford in some posters. Fixed wrong text being voiced by instances in some NPCs. In some instances of dialogue. Okay. And fixed rare issue on save file like improve load for 10 minutes or more. Robert has to get assigned to a settlement twice. Fixed working animation not playing NPCs when used in some tier 2 buildings. Fixed shooting corpses, giving archers and learn trust on mutilating animal corpses. Oh no! Okay, so well that sucks. Lowering archery will be substantially harder without this, but you don't need it. Like archery levels itself pretty quickly, like on its own, just fine. Melee, on the other hand, like if you really want to grind up melee, you're not going to be hitting. It's 5 XP hit, 10 if you have your buffs going. You're not going to be hitting. What is it from level 8 to 9? Or 7 to 8, like 10,000, 12,000. It's a lot of XP. Yeah, it's a lot of hitting, a lot of XP. But yeah, these are good changes. Hopefully you guys think so as well. Hopefully we get some more soon too. I'm a little greedy goblin. A little sad we didn't see anything about the combat for the NPCs spacing and all that jazz. But yeah, that's what's on the beta right now. You can go play it. There's a little code. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'll have it in the description as well. But I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully this was useful for you.